Climate Change Conference, COP28, has come and a number of goals have been set. And these include accelerating efforts towards the phase down of unabated coal power and transitioning away from fossil fuels in energy systems. Well, Ren Merkin Banks Tsepo Nzani joins us now to, of course, discuss this even further. Thank you so much, Tsepo, for your time, and a very good evening to you. I think before we get into some of the pointers from COP28, I want to start with the highlights for you from the summit. What stood out?
I think what stood out first, thanks to Tumelo, and good evening to your viewers. What stood out, I think the first one was the loss and damage fund, how quickly parties agreed to the loss and damage fund and the subsequent commitments, the financial commitments that came through. We saw about close to $800 million in commitments coming through, but we also saw in general about $80 billion in financing being mobilized towards climate financing, so that was good. And then obviously the commitments around still targeting a 1.5 degree temperature increase, and also countries still committing to reducing emissions and all those things that you mentioned a bit earlier. I think for me is in these 2 weeks quite a lot was achieved, and if you think about it, in the beginning a lot of people were skeptic that all of this would be achieved in that short span of time.
Yeah, when it comes to energy, renewable energy capacity though, especially globally, any pointers that you think we should take note of?
I think what you should take note of is there was outside of the report that came out, there was a commitment to triple renewable energy to about 11,000 gigawatts by 2030. If you compare it to South Africa, Eskom is about 45 gigawatts in capacity, and globally the whole world is targeting 11,000 gigawatts in renewable energy, and Africa, which is quite good, is a key, area for those renewable energy projects. We've seen a lot of commitments made around